Hello and welcome to a new episode of New Gameplay Today. I'm your temporary host, Ben Hanson, joined by Jeff Marchiafava.
Hey!
And the big bite man himself. By that I mean bike man, Matt Miller.
Hello.
Welcome. What are we looking at, Miller?
This is the new Trials game entitled Trials Rising.
Awesome.
And boy, let me tell you what. Have you played a Trials game before?
I think we've all played a lot of Trials games, and we've all loved a lot of Trials games.
Well, this is more Trials.
Great. We love it.
I think that one of the challenges that this game has is that, like, the core mechanic that makes it so great and so skill focused is something that just can't really change. Right? You can brake, and you can use the gas, and you can lean forward, and you can lean back. Period. That's it. That's all you can do. And so, like, gameplay can't really innovate. And so, as you can see, I've chosen a level here for us to show off that just shows a little bit how ridiculous they've gotten with some of the actual level designs.
I love it.
This is this Hollywood one that's fun. We'll go look at a couple other weird spaces. But they've really blown out the approach of, like, going all over the world and seeing these really wild, different places that you can drive your motorbike through.
So is there a single theme for this one, or it's just, hey, more things all over the world?
You're in, like, a tournament or something. I think I wouldn't encourage you spending too much time thinking about that kind of stuff. It's largely irrelevant. You're basically going through, there's some new courses that open up, and you run through them, you try to get good scores, you try not to get a lot of faults. There's contracts that you get on any given course, and so lots of times you'll go through a given course and complete that contract, and then go back to it later and have a new thing that's challenging. Like, okay, now you need to go through this and do 4 front flips during the run through.
Yeah.
So I think they've done a good job of, like, organizing all the objectives. They've done a great job of offering some really fun, like, eye candy as you drive through these different spaces. There's a little bit of the kind of, like 2.5D thing that goes on, where every once in a while they'll kind of, like, you can kind of see it a little bit here, where you see how we kind of turned there.
I'm seeing how you're getting stuck on that.
Yeah, I'm getting stuck. But you see how it kind of, like, it did a left turn. Like, it's still just a straight course.
Yeah.
But
Jeffem has fallen out of his seat with that left turn, by the way.
I'm amazed.
I mean,
stunning.
Here's the thing about Trials Rising. I think from what I've played so far, this is like the new high bar for the series in terms of just, like, having entertaining, cute levels.
Right into the toilet.
With lots of variety to where you're going. Wow, Hanson really liked that.
Just like
Now we're sold.
smothering.
You should have led with the toilets, Miller.
I know, man.
What's that?
Well, as you level up, you get, like, gear crates that you can unlock, and you get new outfit stuff and new stuff for your bike. You can customize that. You also have some stuff like there's these skill games that you can go do. We'll go look at some of that stuff. Oh, it looks like we just unlocked a new kind of tournament thing. Maybe we won't do that right now because it takes a while to go through.
Days.
But you can actually see here, we'll pan out. There's stuff all over the world. So I'm pretty early in the game right now still. I'm still doing, like, beginner and easy tracks. But you go through different circuits in different parts of the world. And they do cool environments in each one of those places. So there's a good bit of variety to, the different courses that you might be on.
Right.
So that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
That said, I think that if you've played Trials before and you're like, you know what? I liked that Trials game back in the day.
Everybody in the world, I think, says that. Everybody has played it, and they all love it. Yeah.
I think, almost everybody at some point has, like, played one of these games at a party with friends or something. Oh, that was bad. Let's try that again. These are one of the skill games. I can sort of aim where I'm going to land.
What? You don't need more than this, video games. This is good classic video game in here.
Right. And, there I am. There's a skill game where I watch my guy fly down a mountain and get exploded by some barrels. Hey, I got a new high score.
Do you feel like anybody from BioWare is watching this video and it's like, after working for 7 years on Anthem, this is all that makes gamers happy? Like, God damn it, everybody.
As long as you land in an outhouse, it's all good.
I think my bigger takeaway here is that, like, if you are one of the many, many millions of people who have at some point tried a Trials game and you're like, well, that was fun back in the day, but, you know, I think I've seen what this game has to offer.
Yeah.
You are correct. You have seen what Trials has to offer, other than the fact that these new levels have some fun designs. I mean, there's some goofy, silly stuff that you can go and experience here in terms of the different levels. And like they've always been, the level designs behind all the flash and stuff like that have been made to be really clever, right? Like even on these easy courses, they're well crafted. They've got good level designers putting them together to make things that are just like, that was really fun. There's a cool jump there, and like this is a course I really like, right? And just kind of going through this environment with the moon in the background, and
yeah, for sure.
it's satisfying.
And so the ghosts, you're just matching with ghosts from 4 other people in your friends list
You know,
here?
I'm not exactly sure how that works. I don't think that it's always people who are on your friends list. I think that it's some combination of players that are ahead of you or behind you. It's people that they've picked to show you like interesting shortcuts that you might be missing. I'm not entirely sure. Apologies, I don't know the details on that, but
One of them's Dan Reichert, so they can't be showing you too many smart things happening
Yeah.
there.
that's probably fair.
Do you? So we're playing on PS4 for
Yeah.
this version here. It's also out on Switch, which is super exciting, and I haven't tried it yet. Have you tried it yet, Miller?
Nope, I've only played on PS4. As I say, we're pretty early here. We want to show off just that it is kind of what you would expect it to be, but what you expect it to be is fun, right? It's well organized. The progression thus far has been pretty fun. I think one of the things I'm going to be really curious about in the review is, and why we're going to be continuing to play it for a while yet, is to see how the late game experience is. There is in previous Trials games that I've reviewed, there's been a dilemma where you get to the end game and things really, really slow down. You rapidly move through the easy and the medium courses, and you get into this hard stuff that is just really tedious, frustrating stuff that hardcore Trials players really love. But I think at that point that a lot of other players of the game kind of drop away.
Yeah.
And I'm hopeful that they have found some solutions to make the mid game last a little bit longer, and to have some more of these of courses that are just like, you know, that was fun. That was a fun level that we just did, right?
You got to watch yourself fall a little bit here, Miller.
You want me to do a big fall? Is that what you're
Well,
saying?
no, just don't cut off, our enjoyment of you ragdolling around this beautiful
Okay,
looking
fair
level.
enough.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I think it does get difficult towards the end, and it's like I've never felt unsatisfied with the Trials game though. Like every single time when it does get difficult, it's like, well, I had my fun, and now I've hit what I see as kind of the soft wall here.
Your
Yeah.
threshold of skill.
Exactly.
Right. Everybody, I think, who has played them understands that, like, there is that threshold that you cross where I'm just not that good at this game, and I'm not going to spend the many hundreds of hours that would be involved. I'm trying to give you some of the crashes you wanted.
I know. I appreciate it.
And then you kind of step away. But I think at least some of the previous games, I have felt like I wished there was a little bit more of just the like, that was fun and goofy and straightforward, and it took a little bit of skill, but not something that's going to spend hours and hours just getting through one jump.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But we'll see.
That's beautiful. Thank you for this look at the game. What's it called again?
This is Trials Rising.
And it's out now on everything known to man, I do believe.
I think that's correct.
And Jeff Marchiafava, what is new gameplay today?
Oh, Hanson, let me tell you.
Without being a sarcastic
It's our video series where we take a look at brand new games that have either just come out or sometimes even before they're out.
Thank you so much for explaining that. So stay tuned to Game Informer's YouTube channel or GameInformer.com for many more. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.